So this actually isn't your first time dabbling in the world of Oz. You actually directed the Scrubs episode that was in Oz. So I'm curious, does this world have a special significance to you?
I love the world. That was kind of a coincidence. The Scrubs Wizard of Oz episode was the most ambitious one we ever tried, and Bill Lawrence allowed me to direct it, which I was really excited about because I directed half a dozen or more of them, and I like getting the epic ones. But I just love this world. Of course, I grew up with the Wizard of Oz like everybody else, and then this was like on a whole nother level. I mean, we made our little Wizard of Oz episode of Scrubs for the donut budget of this.
And I mean, this is such an important thing to so many people. It is a movie that literally everybody grows up with. What do you think it is about it that makes it so special?
I don't know. People just love the world. I think it's really special, and the characters they love, and even Wicked, which was essentially fan fiction. People love that, and I think that it's just an exciting place. And I think what Disney came up with, which was a really clever idea, was let's go, we're not going to touch the classic sacred text, don't worry, but let's go back into this world. What was it like years before Dorothy? How did Oz become Oz? What was it like when the witches were young and stunningly hot? And let's tell like an origin story.
Totally. And I mean, was there any hesitance on your part? Because I mean, I know you've done animated films before, but like doing a CG character in a live action film, was it something that you ever hesitated about, or was it something you were just intrigued about?
To be honest, I was just so thrilled. I heard those words that every actor wants to hear. Sam Raimi would like to meet you in his office, and then when I met him, I instantly fell in love with him, as everybody does, because he's just the nicest guy. And then he said that I want you on set, I want you improvising, I want to hire someone who wants to think on their feet and kind of help us develop the character. So it was like it was everything about it was so awesome. I was sold.
Yeah. And I heard that there was like kind of an interesting, unique way that they actually filmed your scenes at Spin. Like, can you talk to me about that?
Well, we did it in roughly 3 ways because it depended on the shot. Sometimes it was as simple as me crouched down in a blue screen onesie, acting with everybody. Sometimes there was a puppet that I would use, like when he had to be up in a certain place, and I would I learned how to puppeteer with this really cool, realistic-looking puppet. And then the third way was a thing we called puppet cam, where I would be in a video booth, and there'd be actual puppeteers with the monitor of my face on the end of a stick, and James would have a tiny earpiece in his ear, and they could make him fly and go where I wanted. And so it allowed them to always be capturing my face and my gestures for the animators, but allowed me to also be interacting with everybody.
Were you seeing like the action through a camera?
That was even the next level cooler of it, and I hope they provide you with some B-roll of this because it's really cool. But on the end of that stick that had the monitor was a little pinhole camera. So in my booth, I'm seeing the point of view of where the monkey's supposed to be. It was all really cool, state-of-the-art stuff.